seats and let's get underway. We're spreading the news of a new year, ready to cruise in high gear, lighting a fuse. The market's gonna explode, an international 66 is hitting the road. We're spreading the word of a new line. What has occurred? So fine, gonna be heard. The world will know what we mean, with International 66 all over the scene. We're gonna call this meeting to order.
Excuse me, is this where I come in? Well, you'll find out in a few minutes, as soon as I reach my control center. Nice of you to mention that. No offense to you, friend, but I really think I can do a better job than you. I've got the equipment, the camera, the lights, the actors, and the vehicles to do the job. So why don't you make yourself comfortable out there with the others, and I'll see you around, okay? To meet an opportunity. The biggest opportunity IH has had in years. To meet the market. The big exploding market for lightweight, multi-purpose vehicles. Look, I'd like to chew the fat, but it's time to launch the film. See you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cue the drums.
Wheels, wheels, wheels. Wheels designed for Dad and to satisfy Mother, to make it for Sis and to gratify Brother. Wheels for Uncle Jack and his pretty young wife, to help them get the things they want to get out of life. They want wheels. We're all on our way to see the big wheel, to see what it is he's got to reveal. Here we come, the humming market, the market of the family on wheels. We want what we like what we want, and we want the best, to be very blunt. Here we go, the growing market, the market of the family on wheels. We can help you to succeed, we can put you in the lead. Just show us the wheels and we're ready for deals, if you've got the kind of family wheels we need. We've got a big date to meet the big wheel, to see what it is he's got to reveal. On the road, the exploding market, the market of the family on wheels. We're on the street where we'll meet the big wheel.
This is the big wheel. The international wheel that fits the market. I'm your MC, market commander. And this is my command console, my wheelhouse. What's my mission? Nice of you to ask. To meet the market head on, to show them that we know what they want and we got what they want. Here at Market Command Post, we'll try to tune into the market picture and show you where we fit. We got the wheels to roll on the international highway to success right here. All the sales guidance systems for Operation Light Duty revealed. Ready to launch International 66. And let me tell you, neighbor, there's going to be more of these multiple-use vehicles in orbit than you can count this year. Know why? Because the main values in this country, like never before, are power and recreation. We got more know-how and technology and money and leisure time than we've ever had. So there's a growing demand for properly designed and engineered tools of work and fun. And take it from me, the big wheel is ready for that market. International 66 is going into orbit this year because it is giving that market the wheels of work and fun. Victor Voice.
Right here, Market Commander.
Ready with the vehicle story?
All set.
Tell them about it.
Okay, MC. Yes, a full line of wheels. Family-oriented wheels. An international family of multi-purpose wheels. A proud family. Which says to that market, that great big market, we're for you. We're still light duty, rugged duty, make no mistake. But we're in transition. Most of us are being sold for transportation, for fun and games, for a second car, and even a third. And we're a family with a heritage, don't forget it. IH heritage, engineering know-how, so we got what we always had, plus. I mean, we got passenger style the way they want it. Comfort and convenience, and underneath, the rugged components of experience. For example, heavier frame, more flexible springs, more durable driveline, more rugged wheels, more dependable gears and the proper steering geometry, and correct dimensions to distribute that load. Now you put these wheels on the road, and what have you got? You've got a family of vehicles, international vehicles, for people or cargo, all the way. All wrapped up in a package of eye-pleasing, up-to-date style, with performance that's balanced for work and fun.
And you ask, is the big wheel ready to meet the market? Is it ready to roll on that international highway to success? So nice of you to ask that, because it is. What market? A lot of people who never bought a truck in their lives. Non-capital goods buyers are swelling that market, that family market. And we've got what they want. Family-oriented, all-purpose vehicles. All they need is a look and a feel of those international wheels. Cue the market.
It's that wheel beneath our hands with the power, and that pleasing driving ease. Every single driving hour, we got money we can spend, and we'll spend it on you, friend, and we get that swing and feel in the wheel beneath our hands. And that wheel beneath our hands, roaring down the road like 80, has to have a modern look.
Yes, it's got to please the lady.
If the wheel that you supply is designed to please her eye, you can bet your life that she'll like that wheel beneath her hands.
We don't need to learn about your axle ratio
Or how you get your engine output.
all we need to know is will it do the job.
For Jack.
Or Jane.
Or Gene.
Or Joe.
Cause we've got lots of things to do and lots of time to go, and we need wheels beneath our hands for the job that must be done. Engineered for what we need, rugged wheels of work and fun. We've got money we can spend if we're sure we can depend on the features you reveal for that wheel beneath our hands, for the feel of that wheel in our hands.
Right here. Do we have the family of vehicles they want? Do we have the benefits they're looking for? Let's go. Charlie Pictures, this is Market Commander at Big Wheel. Come in, please.
Roger, MC. This is Charlie Pictures.
Ready on the pickup sequence?
Ready on your signal. Roger.
Roger. No, Melvin. Cue Melvin music in Victor voice.
If it's wheels of work they want, we've got what we've always had, the best light duty going. The rugged dependability and durability that could only come from our experience in solid truck engineering. But more and more, They're using pickups as family vehicles, too. And they want it that way. They tell us you're supposed to give the lady what she wants. Then the new international pickup better appeal to the woman. It does. It sure does. A dressed-up look? Take a look. A rugged worker, dressed up to meet the ladies. Does chrome help? Take a bow, buddy. To the modernized grill change of last year, a new center aluminum strip sweeping gracefully out to the sides. Chrome hubcaps. Chrome front bumper. A handsome chrome strip on the bonus load body. And an optional bright finish chrome windshield molding. Buddy, take a bow.
MC to backstage. Cue in the man and his wife. That's right, folks. Come right in. Right over to the pickup for a rundown of the interior trim package. Wait a minute. I'll come out there and do it for you. Vic, you tell them about it, and I'll show them.
Now, before we look inside, let us show you how we designed to meet your needs. Up to now, we've had a 7-foot pickup box and an 8.5 foot. But there's lots of equipment built to take an 8-foot length. Cattle racks, certain toolboxes, camper inserts, and so on. Well, we've got it. A new 8-foot bonus load pickup box, designed for you. Now, the new look of the custom model interior. Aluminum step plates will last forever. No paint to peel off from scuffing or whatever. Door access panels, modern design. Padded so soft, padded so fine. New dual armrests, automotive style. Take it from the big wheel. Worthwhile. When you open the door, that's automotive, right? And automatic dome light. From the door to the floor, oh, there's lots more. New nylon carpets with retainers. And your spinal rest on seats of nylon and vinyl.
It's been designed for us. It looks so good inside. It's been designed for us. It's gonna be great fun to ride.
Instrument panel, feast your eyes. Wood-grained appliques over chrome-plated panel inserts. Now that's what I call a very special touch. And look, chrome knob controls with wood-grained escutcheon. You're looking for style and convenience, right? That's what we've got. Have a light. Look up. A new chrome mirror for the lady. And please advise her of the vinyl-coated longer dual sun visors.
It's been designed for us. It looks so good inside. It's been designed for us. It's gonna be great fun to ride.
Driver's area. Don't leave us now. Integral horn ring in bright new chrome. We never had that before. And what's more, chrome-plated shift and turn signal levers. That's really looking like a passenger car. And what are these? New color knobs, that's what they are. We got a steering column boot, and here's a bright sight, a parking brake pedal cover with brake warning light.
It's been designed for us. Yes, sir, it looks real good. It's been designed for us. Let's take a look under the hood.
We got dual horns when you want to be heard. And we know what else you want. We got the word. You want passenger quiet. We found. You want the proper insulation to deaden the sound. Now, what do you say since you've had this tour?
It's been designed for us. For sure.
In fact, the benefit of passenger car quiet extends throughout, in all models, standard, deluxe, and custom. The acoustical sound deadening headliner, for example. Now, I'll show you how else we're in tune with family needs for these vehicles. Check this safety package. Padding on the sun visors. Crash pad for the instrument panel. Seat belts and seat belt anchors. Notice the welded nut in the floorboard, Dad. No need for you to drill. And let's see, windshield washer and hazard switch. For the family, International Wheels of Work and Fun will be safe wheels.
But how about the performance and the new mechanical features?
Yes, and will it be easy for me to drive?
So nice of you to ask that. Is Charlie Pictures around? Market Commander calling CP. Acknowledge.
CP to MC. I read you loud and clear. What do you want?
You want to activate the mechanical feature sequence, Charlie?
Wilco, whatever that means.
Oh.
Come in, pickup operator.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Start her up.
Well, it's pretty cold outside. I don't know if she'll turn over.
Understand. But the idea was to show you how easy it has been made to operate this vehicle. And one way is to offer you an automatic choke. You know as well as I do that there are very few people who can really operate a manual choke properly. They either overchoke and drown the engine, or underchoke. But our automatic choke, which is optional for the V8, eliminates guessing, eliminates cold engine coughing and spitting back through the carburetor. Start her up. Let's take a ride. How's it feel?
Fine.
Say again, operator. You're not getting through.
I said it feels fine.
You're coming through fine now. How's the clutch?
Easy, like driving a car.
That's the idea. No stiff clutch action here. Automotive comfort. Less pedal effort, right?
Affirmative.
Ease of operation with rugged stability. Two new features have done it. We've revised the clutch linkage. And on the V304 engine, we've got a new lightweight 11-inch clutch.
I don't know how it works, but I know what it does for me.
Easier shifting. Less pressure on clutch. Smooth ride.
Uh-huh.
Notice much cab vibration?
Hardly any.
Know why? Balance. A new center bearing and a balanced drive line. Balanced power from head to tail. And here's something we know you'll appreciate. On this 1100, and on the 1200 too, a new 5-speed transmission.
That sure helps.
We think so. International has the only pickup to offer a 5-speed transmission. Your engine lasts longer. You save on fuel. Most of all, you get maximum performance from your engine.
You sure know your market.
The big wheel does. I'm just his reporter.
Anything else?
Oh, sure. Higher rear axle and GVW ratings to equal or surpass competition on the most popular models.
Yep. I sure like the style touches you got.
So will your wife. Automotive styling, yes, but still the international tradition of more truck for the buck.
I like the styling touches you've got. You sure know how to please a girl.
Nice of you to notice. MC to backstage. Cue the lights. Cue Melvin music.
It's been designed for us to get the odd jobs done. It's been designed for us. It's gonna be great family fun.
Like the International pickup, the versatile, spacious, go-anywhere Travelall is a first-class utility vehicle, the true wheels of work. But when its job is done, it serves double duty as the wheels of fun. Big as a real family wagon should be. Comfortable and safe and stylish as a family wagon should be. The Travelall has now been classified by the government as an automobile station wagon. Designed more than ever to meet the growing market of the family on wheels. Designed to roll on that international highway to success. Styled with the new colors and the added brightness of the new pickup. On the outside, all the features of the pickup, plus the chrome body trim molding, a new chrome rocker panel strip, and a new chrome rear bumper. And here too, it's been designed for them. It looks so good inside. All the up-to-date automotive styling features of the pickup, including the same soft door access panels and aluminum step plates for the third and fourth doors. The same handsome nylon carpet for the second seat area, and, when a third seat is ordered, for the rear deck area. Finally, the modern family on wheels will find in their new Travelall a rear dome light, coat hooks, a tire cover, and the same package included in the pickups to guarantee their safety.
It's been designed for us. It's gonna be great family fun.
The big wheel turns. Let's tune into another part of the market. Let's examine another member in the new international family of wheels. But first, let me remind you of some familiar sights in our present family album. Let's see. Pretty old family album. Here. That's better. Okay, Vic.
The Scout, one of the biggest breakthroughs in our history, now classified by the government as an automobile. The all-wheel drive, all-purpose vehicle that was designed to go anywhere, over any terrain, to work or play. It's been a loyal, rugged worker, a snow pusher in snow country, a ranch hand in range country, a taxi for the suburban housewife. Even more, it's been a dependable transport to fun, wherever that fun was to be found. A vehicle for the rock hound. An access to remote hunting and fishing grounds.
And now another major breakthrough. If the pickup is most work and some fun, if the Travelall is a balance of work and fun, here the emphasis turns even more to fun. Handsome, youthful, outdoors fun for an outdoors market. Market command to all recreation stations. Stand by to track the new Scout sequence.
To the present family of Scouts, with the same rugged versatility of performance, International has added a young brother, the sharp, new Sport Top Scout. From the present look to the sleeked-up, slant-back look of the Sport Top, capturing the appeal of the sports cars, capturing the imagination of a big, growing section of the market. Young married couples, for example, off to a weekend of fishing. The new Scout comes in a hard top or soft top. The soft top took its cue from the sharp compacts. The hard top is made of fiberglass. Remove it, and you can drive it as an open roadster. Yes, sir, these are the wheels of fun. What is the look of this Sport Top Scout that makes it a cinch to appeal to a wide market, especially the young and young at heart? On the outside, it's alive with the modern brightness of chrome. Alive with new design features that are sure to meet the most sophisticated young tastes. The new Continental-style tire carrier, centered in the sharp gull-wing design of the chrome bumperettes. All new features to dress up the sport top inside, too. The rear wheel housings are covered with padded panels and ashtrays, complete with courtesy lamps. All in all, this rugged sportsman means business with its sports car appeal to the young market. The most modern, up-to-date interior styling. A new transmission cover console, sport car sharp. And the fun ride is a comfortable, quiet ride. We've gone all out with sound-deadening materials for this sleek sport top. Under the hood, under the fenders, in the doors, under the floor, while a 3-pass muffler gives it an automotive purr. Well, sport, how do you like the new Scout? Its style will make a woman proud of her sport top. Its convenience will make her happy. The torsion bar assist on the tailgate, for example. Half effort, up or down. Torsion bar is the muscle that takes care of the tire weight. All she has to do is work the tailgate. And she can feel comfortable about driving into the resort town for the weekend's groceries, for she is driving a sport top. At the lake or on the town, she can feel feminine and proud. The sport top takes fun-loving people anywhere in style.
Big Wheel Central switching to the sport top on all points along the Wheels of Fun network. Over. The big wheel is primed and ready to meet the market where it's literally exploding like crazy. The camper market. More money and more leisure time have produced a growth pattern here that is similar to the recent market explosion in boats. When you talk about family fun, well, don't take my word for it. Let the family speak for itself. Market command to pictures. Ready with the campground, Charlie?
You got control of the campground action on your sequence wheel, MC.
Oh, so I have. Sorry about that, Charlie. Is the camp set ready?
All set, MC.
Light up the campground. Cue the fun and game.
It's the fastest growing section of the recreation market. Drive your camper in a campground, find yourself a site and park it. For some camping, fishing, outdoor cooking, swimming, boating, nature looking. It's the way to go and we're gone. To the woods and to the mountains, to the lakes and to the ocean. Everybody's got a notion, there's a million wheels in motion. For that quiet place and change of pacing, open sky and breathing spacing. It's the way to live, we're alive. We need the wheels on the highways and the skyways. Those camper wheels for the boondocks and the byways. If we see a hill, we climb it. If we see a trail, we hike it. It's the life we like, we live it, and we live it like we like it. walking, talking, singing, laughing, playing games and photographing. It's the way to go and we're gone. It's the way to live, so come on. Let's go camping!
You got me. I've got the spirit. Let's all go camping.
Yay!
Wait a minute. We'll all go camping, but we need the wheels. If we need them, International has them. A full family of camping wheels for every kind of camper. For the young, the very young, and the not so young. For the full-time, the part-time, and the sometime camper. For the family vacation vehicle. Well, thanks, Charlie. For example, for vacations, for long weekends, for efficiency apartment living that can be taken to any part of the country that has roads that are traversable with four-wheel vehicles, we have the Campermobile. Charlie, will you spin the Campermobile wheel?
Roger, I'll give her a spin and cue Vic.
You think this isn't a big market? In 1960, there were about 10,000 sales of insert or chassis-mounted campers on pickups. This year, the projection is for 100,000 sales. We're getting into this huge market because we're ready. We've developed the 8-foot box largely to accommodate the conventional size camping unit, a perfect fit for perfect roadability. Our units are designed as camping vehicles from a solid scientific base, like this chassis-mounted Campermobile, all with an understanding of the special needs of such vehicles.
Owners of other pickup campers have become pretty unhappy. Most standard 10-foot campers have had too much weight on the back end. So you'll have to ride 'em cowboy on the front end while you fishtail on the rear end. Poor roadability. You got to steer all the time, steer away the vacation, build driver tension, increase family arguments. But the longer wheelbase of the Campermobile means less weight overhang behind the rear axle. Better weight distribution, better roadability, less steering, less tension, more vacation. And another thing, our high-capacity auxiliary springs cut down the teeter-totter lean on the turns. So you see, the springs give, less roll, longer wheelbase, less pitch, less yaw. I call that scientific design. Come in, campground.
We've learned from the mistakes of others and are avoiding common complaints. Oversized radiators, for instance. More cooling capacity. Darned important for long hauls, heavy loads, and rough country. Oversized alternators and batteries, too. Camping is especially rough on tires. So to meet any possible need, we give a wide selection of tire sizes and capacities to meet the need, to meet the specification. And flat base rims with split-side rings are standard on single and dual wheels. Yes, we've built a custom unit for a special way of life, to do the job. We've learned from others' mistakes. We know what it takes. We're confident. We're confident, too, that as our customers prepare to hit the road again, they can look forward with pleasure to the travel convenience that we offer in our Wheels of Fun. Optional features that make our Campermobile special in the industry. Power steering, power brakes, tinted glass, heater and defroster, radio, all the comforts of an automobile, if they want them. Including the special convenience of a sliding rear window in the cab. Meanwhile, farther up the road, the dependable Travelall will more and more be providing its value as a family fun vehicle, ideal for hauling trailers, where you don't get as much off-highway use as with the Campermobile, but where you have the benefit of unhitching the Travelall for sightseeing while your campsite is reserved by the trailer. And in the international family of recreation wheels, there's the Scout Camper for rougher backcountry camping, which doesn't require all the facilities of our other campers. For long, durable, rugged wear, this is a compact version of the big boy, the Campermobile, with carrying capacity and stability. A beefed-up, heavy-duty version of the Scout. Back home from the fun, remove the insert, and you've got your working Scout again. And so, the family of recreation wheels. The new international family, designed for every kind of camping use, for every member of the family.
What about us?
MC the voice. Identify, please.
The senior set. Retired people. We like to play too, you know. Not just for weekend camping. Extended touring with all the conveniences.
Affirmative. We know your desires. You and the younger people, too, represent a mighty big share of this market. People who want a form of mobile home. A spacious, integral type of camper that hauls itself.
You got one?
Have we got one? Charlie, give me the campground, sir. Rick, take over. Oh, I forgot. Cue Grandma and Grandpa.
Since we have the Metro, a mass-produced quality vehicle ideally suited to the job, we have embarked upon an adaptation of this popular basic unit to give you what you want and still keep the cost down. We've even given it a name, the Travel Star. Extra size, man-sized height, and all the heavy-duty chassis components to meet your needs. A forward area which will make this experimental camper unique in the industry. A driving and living area with a lounge look. Completely finished and interior decorated. Walls, upholstery, floor, including the driver compartment. Everything handsomely color-keyed, even to the kitchen woodwork in the rear. Vinyl tufted carpeting extends the finished appearance of the whole interior to the driving area, even to the engine doghouse. Carpeting designed for camping. You can hose it, mop it. It practically never wears out. There are 2 divans with a travel lounge effect. But you'll need company in a fun vehicle like this, won't you? At mealtime, tables on each side fold up from the wall. The forward seats swivel around and, presto, 1/3 more table length than in competitive units, still affording easy aisle space to the kitchen and access to any door, front or back. And for evening activity, a center insert gives still another 1/3 of table length. And when the travel lounge converts to a bedroom, the divans become, with a flick of the wrist, bunks. 2 upper bunks, an easy drop from the ceiling. And this type of camper provides comfortable sleeping space for 4. Maximum comfort and maximum convenience. A completely self-contained camper, which includes a gas refrigerator, 3-burner range and oven, sink, built-in wall heater and thermostat, electric toilet, shower, closets, and optional air conditioner. All this and automatic transmission, too. Happy touring, folks. I think you'll agree, when this experimental camper becomes a reality, it will be what you want.
We have what they all want. The big wheel fits the market, you name it. The wheels of work, the wheels of fun. The big wheel is ready. International 66 is primed for successful launch. Mission is accomplished when you put those wheels in their hands.
It's those wheels beneath our hands for the the jobs that must be done. Engineered for what we need. Many wheels of work and fun. They're designed for us to tow. We're the market and we're sold. From the wheels you have revealed. On those wheels beneath our hands. Those international wheels.
The big wheel.
That's all we got to say. Now it's up to you, so let's be on our way. Go tell them about the diesel and A-line, the snappy new Scout, the camper play line. Go out and shout. Now that you've seen it reveal, that International 66 is leading the field. Start spreading the news of a boom year. Be ready to cruise. In high gear, we're lighting a fuse. That market's gonna explode. An International 66 is hitting the road. Let's go, until we meet in Ohio, until we meet in May. We'd like to say good day and good sailing.
A young giant coming to life, the furious voice of an industry expanding, symbolized in a 70-ton electric furnace alive with thousands of volts of electric power, alive with the promise of an enormous future. And yet all this heat, this power, this energy, this promise had this beginning, a knife with the strange new trademark, stainless steel. A new kind of knife that could cut oranges, lemons, and other citrus fruits without staining the blade. Just an idea, modest and unpretentious. But in how many other ways would this new metal be put to work? In how many ways would it give substance to new ideas unborn? Today, the answer is more than 1,000 and growing steadily. In the short span of 2 decades, the output of stainless steel has increased more than 20 times. Why? Because this is not a static industry. It is an industry that feeds and grows on ideas as big as the capacity of men to dream. A metal that encourages ideas because it is so uniquely able to give them shape and substance in almost limitless variety. That is the secret of the growth of stainless steel, its versatility. its applicability to so many divergent products and uses, its ability to be tailored to so many different jobs, today and tomorrow, versatility. In fact, men have discovered more good things about stainless steel than about any other material. They have found, for instance, that it possesses a phenomenal resistance to heat. A resistance that has already marked it for an unusually active future in the age of space. They have found that when properly selected and applied, it does not rust. It lasts indefinitely and without any protective coating being necessary. Its bright silvery surface stays that way because there is nothing to wear off. The staying qualities of stainless steel are not the result of protective coatings of any kind. They are solid qualities, part of the metal itself. That's why you can specify this metal for any of its many qualities without sacrificing the others. To achieve an effect of beauty, you do not have to sacrifice strength. To gain corrosion or heat resistance, you do not have to sacrifice economy. You want workability. Automatically you achieve strength, economy, uniformity, cleanability, resistance to corrosion, sales appeal, permanence, beauty, and many other attributes, found together in such high degree only in stainless steel. This truly modern metal can go it alone, or in the company of others. It has a beauty that can enhance other materials for unusual contrasts or blends. This flexibility has been particularly well exploited in the field of architecture. It is a tribute to the architectural profession's creative, progressive spirit that this versatile building material has become so widely accepted in such a variety of ways. Stainless steel in rolled form sections, in round and shaped tubing, in plain or textured panels, in pieces that can be applied like tile. In signs, fronts and entrances, in window and door frames. Stainless interiors too, sinks and ovens and ranges. Light troughs, railings, escalators, and the 101 other products to be found in a building, large or small, commercial or residential. And in every case, here is beauty that is permanent, beauty that will not corrode, oxidize, or wear away. Even in the comparatively short time that stainless steel has been competing against other metals, such as aluminum, the contrast has been marked. While the use of expensive maintenance procedures or protective coatings can help retard deterioration, the ultimate life of aluminum building applications can never approach that of stainless steel. Here, for instance, is dramatic evidence in a building of equal age that stainless steel, because of its inherent higher resistance to corrosion, can take anything the four seasons or a city's polluted atmosphere have to offer. In oil refining, chemical processing, coal mining, canning, a host of other industries, stainless steel installations have effectively withstood corrosive and mechanical abuses that far exceed the ravages of nature. Wherever stainless steel is used, maintenance costs stay down. Once a building is built or a product manufactured, stainless steel does the rest. To ensure permanence, it does not need to be waterproofed, painted, or sandblasted. Stainless steel needs no periodic polishing or lacquering to keep it in good shape, only occasional washing or dusting. Stainless steel means dollars and cents savings as a result of the maintenance work that does not have to be done. From scrub pails to skyscrapers, stainless steel is permanent. It endures. It endures because it is strong and corrosion resistant all the way through. You will find stainless steel lends itself to all the cold forming methods. Yet, in spite of its great strength, no large outlay for special fabricating equipment is required. It can be sheared, blanked, and punched, It can be perforated and drawn. It can be spun and formed and polished. It can be molded, pressed, rolled, or expanded. It can be fabricated by other methods too, such as machining, sawing, riveting, forging, casting, and welding. One of the reasons why stainless steel can serve so well in such a variety of ways is that its physical properties are not limited to one type, but form a group of more than 40 types of alloys. Although the basic alloying metal that imparts the stainless quality to stainless steel is chromium, by the addition of other metals, particularly nickel, many types of stainless have had their chemistry painstakingly tailored to give them specific physical properties. Each new type was originally developed to fit the requirements of some particular product of industry, to make the type magnetic or non-magnetic, to increase or lower ductility, to vary tensile strength, to change density, to change certain fabricating qualities, to increase resistance to heat. So indispensable has stainless steel become to many industries. So completely does it fulfill requirements and in many cases set new standards of performance that its use has become mandatory. One of its most dramatic qualities is its exceptional cleanability. Published results of impartial tests on competitive materials conducted by a leading state university prove that stainless steel has a far greater cleanability score than any of them. Tests for removal of bacteria from both unsmoothed surfaces and worn, scratched surfaces proved stainless steel to be outstandingly superior in cleanability. Unlike other surfaces, there is no glaze to wear away. Stainless is solid, uniform metal all the way through. This exceptional cleanability, plus its high resistance to the action of certain acids, makes it a must for use in food preparation and handling. In nearly every phase of milk production, on the farm itself, and in the dairy, in hospitals and laboratories, only in stainless steel did these institutions find the answer to their long need for a material that would meet rigid, hygienic standards, that was strong enough to do the job, and with the durability to be economically lasting. In fact, men have found so many ways to use this amazing metal that today there is scarcely any place you can go without meeting stainless steel. One of the reasons you can go anywhere and go so safely, comfortably, and speedily is that stainless steel helps take you there. It carries things. It carries people. It lifts you up. It helps keep you up. It helps bring you down. Men have found stainless steel excellent for catching things and containing them, for keeping things in, for keeping things out, for products that pull, for products that push and blow and spray. It gets rid of things you want to get rid of. It preserves things you want to keep. Stainless steel is something you walk on. You walk under. You walk through. If you like, you may walk around it. Or move along beside it. Or it may go around you. In fact, around everybody. You can put it inside things and outside things to do vital work or catch the eye. Stainless steel can make things hot for you or keep things cool. It can speed you up or slow you down. There's nothing like it for handling things that are clean or things that are soiled. You can put stainless steel on top of things, on the bottom of things, or on the side of things, to keep things dry or damp. You can put things into it and take things out of it. With stainless steel, you keep things together, or you separate them. or you simply make them look glittering and more colorful. With stainless steel, you hold things to a certain shape, or maybe you want them to jounce around a bit. Stainless will keep things quiet, or all stirred up. Stainless steel can be circular, square, or triangular. It can be oblong, parabolic, solid, spherical, hollow, or narrow. It can be bright and shiny like a mirror, or soft and mellow like satin. It can be beautiful plain, or in a variety of textures and applied colors. These are some of the qualities of stainless steel that have made modern living so much more enjoyable. Qualities that have made many things possible that we now take for granted. Qualities that have brought entirely new standards to many areas of living. Food handling, chemistry, petroleum, dairy, the care of the sick. Properties that have made possible many of our most important advances in transportation and space-age aviation. That have opened new vistas in the broad field of design. And yet these things are just the beginning. The door to the future is barely ajar. This is the metal that grew because it could be tailored to the specifications of so many jobs that inspired so many new ideas. This is the versatility that suggests, encourages, and will help realize so many more ideas still undreamed. Whatever the product need, whatever the application, whatever the dream, here is the modern metal that can make it come true.
plans were developed for people just like you. People who are interested in having the very latest ideas in design that will help them cut down on the time and the effort that must be spent in doing kitchen work. Since you folks have an old-fashioned kitchen, you know the amount of stooping and reaching that must be done, and the running from one corner of the kitchen to the other. During the last few years, our Bureau and the land-grant colleges have received hundreds of requests from farm homemakers asking for suggestions that would help them do their kitchen work faster and more easily. That's why we've developed this kitchen.
Well, just how did you go about developing the design for this U-kitchen?
We based our planning on established principles of work simplification to supply storage space and workspace for all the activities that take place there, arranged for maximum convenience and with good working heights and good light. Incidentally, we developed this U-arranged kitchen first, but the principles of planning we used we can apply to other arrangements, such as the L and the corridor type. Laboratory research in our Bureau and in the state agricultural experiment stations has made evident many of the requirements of a good kitchen. For example, we have learned that more counter space is required for the making of cookies and bread than for any other mixing operation. Experiments have shown that we need at least 36 inches and that 42 inches is a more desirable length for the mixing counter. Different kitchen jobs have been studied to determine the most comfortable working height for each. To obtain different heights in our kitchen, we use pull-out boards. We designed revolving corner cupboards to make the greatest use of available space. These bring things out in the open, so they're easily seen and reached. Models for many features were made and experimented with. Some were used, some discarded. Good lighting is important in the kitchen. To obtain this, we developed a design for a homemade fixture, which would enable the farmer to use modern lighting at minimum cost. A shallow wooden trough in which we mounted 4 40-watt fluorescent tubes was hung 8 inches from the ceiling, above the work centers. And finally, our kitchen began to take form. The units for each activity were put together to secure an orderly sequence of work. We planned this kitchen to take care of the preparation of food, eating, clearing, and some food preservation. As a convenient place for the telephone and for making out menus and market orders, we also included a planning center. The planning desk is actually a drop-leaf table on casters, which can become a tea cart or an extra work or dining table. By placing a large picture window across the end of the kitchen, we gained the benefit of natural light over all work surfaces. Since most women prefer to work from right to left, we placed the mixing center in the right leg of the U, between the refrigerator and the sink center. In the mixing center, as in all other work areas, we planned storage facilities to take care of all of the supplies and the equipment used in that center. These revolving corner shelves make it possible to store the heavy and frequently used foods near working level. They are roomy enough to hold all of the staple supplies used here. Just below counter level, shallow drawers give handy access to small equipment used in the mixing center. Even in the best of kitchens, one will have to stoop sometimes. Store here only things used occasionally, like picnic supplies, extra large baking utensils, and odds and ends. See how easy it is to get at what you want. We designed the smaller top shelf for long-handled pans to allow full use of the shelf space below. Space ordinarily wasted is utilized to advantage by these built-in bins for flour and sugar. Another advantage is that they eliminate canisters, which take up counter surface. Behind the door, a container holding 40 pounds of flour feeds into the smaller bin below. Top shelf space is used to good advantage by vertical files for baking pans. This does away with stacking and with stooping or excessive reaching. This mixing center, like the other centers in our kitchen, embodies all the principles of good planning. Thus it has plenty of work surface at comfortable heights, well lighted by natural and artificial lighting, with everything needed stored within easy reach. For sitting at work, this pull-out board at lap level, 26 inches above the floor, gives a good working height. It permits a woman to sit comfortably in an ordinary kitchen chair with a good backrest, her feet flat on the floor while she's working at long and tedious jobs. To supply additional work surface in food preservation, the table from the planning center can be easily rolled over and placed next to the pull-out board. To the left of the mixing counter is the vegetable preparation and dishwashing center. With knife rack and utensil cupboard at the right, vegetables in front of her, and sink at the left, this worker has a step-saving setup for preparing vegetables. A garbage hatch in the counter eliminates stooping and avoids repeated handling of garbage. The pail in the metal-lined compartment below can be removed for emptying from the outside through an insulated door in the wall. All bins and the compartments into which they fit are designed for easy cleaning. In the cooking and serving center are all of the supplies and equipment used at the range. Right above the range are bins built into the wall for foods such as cereals that go directly into boiling water, and also for seasonings that are used at the range. Notice how these doors fold back, safely out of the way. Serving dishes and range utensils are close at hand. The serving counter next to the range is convenient to the dish cupboards. Sliding doors back of this counter and cupboard give access from the dining room side. In the dishwashing center Dishes are scraped directly into the garbage hatch and stacked ready for washing. A double bowl sink provides for both washing and draining. The one on the right is shallow, about 5 inches deep, making for a comfortable height for dishwashing. The drainer hangs across the deeper bowl, with room at the side for emptying liquids. This bowl, because of its depth, 8 inches, is also satisfactory for washing large quantities of fruits and vegetables. Just back of the faucets is a cupboard for storing soaps and cleaning supplies. Extra supplies and a handy wastepaper basket are kept under the sink. After they're scalded and dried, silver, glass, and dishes are stored in adjoining cupboards. Here's a handy rack for drying dish towels. Out of the way of meal preparation is this storage closet. Besides cleaning equipment, it has a rack for first aid supplies, convenient for emergencies. The upper section is reserved for a few jars of canned foods, saving trips to the food storage room. This serving counter, adjacent to the range, is convenient to both the dining room and the kitchen dining table. This attractive dining space has been planned to be compact, but not cramped. It gives ample room for a table that can be extended to seat 6 comfortably. A ledge under the large picture window is wide enough to hold the electrical equipment used at the table. Shelves below give convenient storage space. In this kitchen that has made her task of food preparation so much lighter, the housewife can share her family's enjoyment at mealtime.
Two things guaranteed to give any woman in the world a lift and symbolize a new season are flowers and fashions. The bouquet of styles we'll see today was picked from America's bountiful garden of fresh fashion ideas and lovely colors. We hope they will help you select the best for your particular figure, your coloring, and your kind of life. Now let's look at a lineup of the new street clothes. First, the bright-colored sheer tweed costume with a fingertip jacket, which serves as a spring coat with other dresses. The classic cardigan suit in gray flannel with a striped jersey top. The gold cotton tweed suit with its new split-level jacket, shorter in front. And the coat dress in gray wool with a low-placed belt. And still more varieties. Just choose your own. Some designers are using the pattern outside, as in this flowered silk and wool jacket over a solid colored dress of the same fabric. The silk costume with its off-white coat is new, and note the short coat sleeves. The newly fitted look in a gray flannel suit. Notice the extra white collar and the skirt with the center pleat that looks like culottes. Then the widened shoulder line on this red cape sleeve coat with a sash. variety seems endless. The bulky jacket is a favorite of millions, from Mrs. Kennedy to you and me. And watch these off-white costumes like this flared one in oatmeal tweed, the full collarless coat in fashionable purple, the smoothly contoured Dutch boy suit, and the wide top suit is in the world's favorite color, pink. In general, the daytime fashion story is one of vivid flower-like colors, graceful but sweeping lines, a wide choice of waistlines with the accent on the low, unfitted look, short sleeves on both coats and suits, necklines open and designed to give you a long, lovely neck, shorter skirts. In this exciting panorama is a new wealth of gorgeous fabrics, crisp, lighter in weight, and usually lustrous, all made by members of the ILGWU, and bearing the important, though inconspicuous, ILGWU label. And don't forget the importance of hats, designed to give you height, crown you with lovely color, and show the front of your hair. Even a rainy day brings out new fashions, and very high fashion too. These gay silk coats are walking works of art in their bright abstract art prints. They shed the rain, but who would shed them in the coat room? Rainwear fashion is a big factor in American styling today. The giant garment industry makes the best in fashion available to every American, no matter how small her clothing budget. In a gale, these big stylish collars can turn into rain hoods. Just when the style experts shout color, isn't it just like a woman to decide that she wants her new outfit in black or white? But the designers are ready for her. Here are two examples, a shining black coat and a white lacy wool suit with a short jacket. But then color is the big point this season, and most women will love color best. Here's pink, bright pink, in a loose, easygoing coat for all hours of the day or night. And blue, a vivid turquoise coat, and a neat little suit in navy blue, a shade which is coming back into fashion in a very impressive way. Here are close-up fashion points. Big white pearl buttons on the blue coat, bright shiny brass buttons on the navy suit with its white overblouse. That sleeveless dress to match the coat is in the best of fashion. And see how the hats vary. A delicate flower wig on one lady, a strictly tailored little straw cloche on the other. Some of the highest fashion headlines are made with knitting needles this year. Every smart wardrobe, circa 61, will have its quota of costumes in knitted fabrics of wool, silk, or cotton. And here is one of the important sources of our new fashions, a knitting mill, where the first step is to knit the fabric. The knitting machines go round and round. Under a watchful eye, and produce these handsome fabrics. Every operation undergoes inspection. It's an intricate process. First, the design is created. Then this machine translates it onto polyethylene film, which governs the knitting. It takes the equivalent of 1,300 needles to produce an average of 6 to 8 yards an hour, and skilled hands to adjust them. One advantage, machines don't tire. And this one is a whiz at reading patterns. 6 to 8 yards an hour. Not very fast, only very good. Your favorite store may be showing these in the latest fashions. This machine knits the trimmings. This one steams and calendars the fabric. Beauty in fabrics, as in most things, requires painstaking care. But the results justify the effort, in whatever color you find most becoming. And now the fabric must be made ready for the more familiar aspects of production. Here skirt lengths are being separated. Pre-shrinking, a basic step. The fabric is arranged expertly in widths. A slip here could be costly. But precision, born of experience and skill, marks the whole process of production in America's great fashion industry. For example, here. That speeding blade is nothing for an amateur to handle. It takes a sure touch. Cutting is traditionally a man's craft, but here's a pioneer. And welcome, too. Like 450,000 other garment workers, she belongs to the International Ladies Garment Workers Union, a firm believer in the old American doctrine of fair play for all. Her ability to do the job is what counts. Here, the cut cloth is made ready for the sewers. Each mark, a guide for the needle to follow. Concentration is a must. These quick, deft marks will become buttonholes. And now into the main sewing room, noisy, hectic, and intense. The operators do the main sewing job. In the only major American industry, individual worker is still more important than the machine. Here's a specialist in attaching piping. An ingeniously constructed machine, but it requires skill to operate and close attention. As much freedom as a man wants. But the machine is all-absorbing, especially when it moves so fast that it's a blur. What makes our fashion industry unique, without equal anywhere in the world? It's this very special combination: mass production and skilled handicraft, with a Made in America label, the label of the International Ladies Garment Workers Union. Signature of 450,000 skilled men and women who, through union, have gained fair labor standards, a measure of security, the dignity of a voice in their own conditions of employment, a fair share in the American way of life. A signature sewn into every garment they produce. To tell you who made it and where. A signature that speaks human values as well as skill. Now complete, the garments go to examiners whose eyes and fingers probe knowing for flaws. A final pressing smooths and fixes the line of the garment. A blunt machine, but it can be made to follow a subtly curving line. Last step, a snipping of loose threads. And the garment is neatly folded for its journey to a store and to the ultimate consumer. Complete with the ILGWU label, part of our American way of life, stitched inconspicuously into its well-made seam. Now look at one of the costumes you just watched being born. It's a two-piece overblouse dress with its own chic little jacket, piped in white. Both jacket and bodice can double as a sweater set, too. Appropriately enough, American designers are waving the flag this year. The red, white, and blue, that is. There is something nautical and oh so nice about the navy knit dress with a miniature sailor collar, pipe white. The sleek red coat has huge white buttons, a long white chiffon scarf, and navy lining. And now watch these for fashion pointers. Stripes as wide as a flag on a loosely fitted sweater over shorts or slacks. The side button jacket that can be an overblouse, too. The navy pleated skirt is one of millions in this year's fashion picture. The midi blouse has walked right out of the schoolroom and plans to stay with us all summer. And the smartest bathing suits are apt to be pure white and cut like a little dress. What fun in the sun and what fashion news. Gay, giddy, even just a little gaudy. But always playing up your good points and reflecting the current fashion in swimsuits. Yours may be in stripes. Or in sheer fabrics with draped outlines. Or in pure white, this year's important beachwear color. Stripes, patches, and bordered fabrics are all part of the midsummer fantasy of 1961 beach fashions. The short and long of the bordered print idea. Isn't it gay? American fashion is truly for everybody, not just in size 10s. These ladies are up to the minute in their pleated skirts with easy but fitted tops. Also, narrow tailored slacks and the new longer shorts. Have you noticed that these last few costumes have been in orange? Orange and yellow make a major high-style color team from dawn to sunset. This is a sunset costume in plain and printed orange silk. The coat picture has a sunset glow, too. This new flare shape in yellow flannel has seams that look like bands. And the orange wool coat is straight with a yoke and has the new short sleeves. For evening, the orange glow intensifies. In contrast to the smooth orange flowered piqué dress is one made of hundreds of tiny ruffles, all in sheerest organza. The long, skinny evening dress is all important. Will often be in orange tones this summer. Here it is in draped chiffon and in butterfly printed silk with a bare-backed wrap bodice, gleaming beaded white satin against a float of yellow chiffon, as cool and romantic as moonlight. Again, it's above delicate chiffon. This time, the long, slim skirt in deep orange, folded under like harem trousers. White lace over pale, pale yellow in this young, fresh dress with a domed skirt. And 2 tones of orange in a ball dress with a luscious, big sash at the back and an apron panel at the front. Look ahead to summer evenings filled with the grace, the movement, and the color of a beautiful sunset. Then there's the pink story. You've heard about pink, and you're sure to be wearing it, from your lingerie to your ball gown. The safari suit, a real man-trap when done in rose pink cotton knit. The evening dress with just one shoulder strap, very high fashion. This one in flame pink, re-embroidered lace over lighter taffeta. Soft, pink silk crepe, draped in a cowled neck bodice, with a double skirt moving in wide panels. This is one of the new party dresses, cut as casually as a sports dress, covered at the neckline, but sleeveless. Many shades of red and pink chiffon, wafting out with every breeze, showing that it is not a dress, but that it is actually a dinner pajama, with a wide sash at the waistline. You know right away why this is called party pants. The short culotte is ruffled lace. The princess coat of pale pink satin. By this time, there should be no doubt in your mind that one of the focal color points in fashion and flattery is pink, running an intriguing gamut in fabrics, silhouettes, and the delightful occasions for which they are to be worn. It may be for sports, travel, street, informal, or formal entertaining. The most popular pink suit of the spring season, wider in the shoulder, sheer wool with an easy-fitting jacket and rounded yet tapered skirt. The buttons are crocheted. New, too, the coat that is just an inch shorter than the dress hemline. Don't think that just the grown-ups are in the pink. Here's little Miss Fashion in her pink wool coat, cut just like Caroline Kennedy's. Mother's has the new low shoulder line. Daughter's is high-waisted and the back belted with a kick pleat. Fashion is one great, big, beautiful flower garden this year, with prize-winning blooms from the hothouse or the backyard, inspiring the print designers. Usually left simple and untrimmed, in order to give them their full impact and show them off to their best advantage, vivid geraniums, giant purple pansies, and under this lovely lilac-corded silk evening coat, a mixed bouquet of lilacs and mauve poppies. Huge anemones are scattered across white silk. Note the new back-swept skirt. And next to the peony pink tunic dress, a flaring dress of black silk, all covered in huge roses. Coats are flowery too. This entire costume is in flowered satin. The silk jacket costume is also flowered, but in a pale, poetic mood. Jungle flowers in filmy chiffon. The hibiscus red has a tight bodice with floating scarves. The blue and green abstract flowered print has one of the new high drape bodices. The flowered taffeta dress has become a year-round, world-round fashion, sophisticated, short, with alluring touches such as this giant bow. And many a flowered dress has a coat to match this year. This one has sprays of flowers which highlight the rounded shaping on the skirt. But evening fashion is as fickle as a pretty girl and just as individual. Let's glimpse at a few of her many summer fancies. Chiffon, long or short, in pure white or subtle tones of beige. Perhaps she wants to be the gingham girl in red and white checks set on white organdy. Evening life is full of surprises, fashion-wise. This elegant white file coat with a new flared hem reveals a blue flowered taffeta dress, all draped into fascinating curves and angles. The prophetic high-waisted look in a seductive swirl of three-tone blue chiffon. Strong contrast and bold lines, navy blue and white counterpointed in two different ways for evening. On the left, a short tailored jacket banded with blue. On the right, a clinging bias cut bodice in silk crepe. Both skirts long and flowing. A dress with many fashion points to watch for. The wonderfully flowered skirt over ruffled petticoats. The uneven hemline. The close-fitting bodice draped to one shoulder, and the drapery repeated at the waistline. She might be the moon goddess, or she might be you. When the sleeveless, sumptuously beaded coat comes off, there is more exquisite beading on the high-built bodice of the dress. The skirt is ankle length and falls in narrow folds of chiffon. How to spend an evening on a cloud. Here's a cloud of white tulle cascades from the side of a slender shaft of lace. Fashion is the stuff that dreams are made of. Yet, as you have seen, fashion is also an essential part of the life we all lead every day. This picture was produced by the ILGWU Union Label Program as part of a consumer service designed to provide American women with reliable, useful, and up-to-the-minute fashion information. You'll find an ILGWU label in most of the women's and children's clothing produced in our country. It's there as a symbol of skilled work performed in clean shops under American standards, a symbol of human values as well as craftsmanship.